Hello everyone. I hope that you're doing well. I have some stuff I want to tell you. But first, as you noticed, there was a song that was let me restate this. I played a tune by Bert. Yes, we're going to have a spelling bee. Capital SCHULTLE. He lives in the Netherlands. I don't want to mispronounce his name, so that's why we are having a spelling bee. Oh my goodness. But to get on with the story, I'm working on the second project, which is the Waja Parja 2 project that Bert has put out. And it's kind of hard for me. Even though I went to school and majored in music, I was going to be an opera singer. No, I'm not trying to say I have low self-esteem. Then I did. These are the reasons, and I'm going to get back to Bert's project. And I just love that man. And the reason why I love him is because he's so down to earth and humble. He mentioned that the project he puts out is not for us to have in essence an ego trip to try to be the best. We want to be the best for ourselves, but not to try to outdo others. And that's why I love that man's personality. Now, getting back as to why I'm having such a hard time, I can do it vocally, but because I did not do my best when I majored in music, very briefly, these are the reasons why my music theory is very hard. It's not good. Yeah, that's the word. The first, I like confidence. I was 18 years old. I didn't have a car, so I like confidence. I caught the bus. Got a story to tell you about the bus. And secondly, I didn't have a piano, but that was all right. One of my neighbors was going to allow me to use their piano. And so I had two excuses. I could catch the bus. All I had to do is get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. 18 years old, get up. And then the last reason, distraction, love a good-looking man. And speaking of that, I've settled down a lot. I realize that just because you look good, this is my motto, everything that looks good ain't good for you. Now, even on my channel, they're single, so let me get that straight with you right now. How do I know? You're right, I don't know. I'm not trying to contact them anyway. Some of them live in a different country. Who got... I ain't even going there. If I had the money, guess what? And I'm not saying I do or don't. It's going towards my music and my ice cream. I love Neapolitan. Anyway, let me get back to the story. So those were the three reasons. My self-esteem is a lot higher now. And I always pray that it gets better. So, let me tell you the funny part about me and me going to school one morning. Got up, got off the bus. I'm just singing. As you guys know, I sing to myself, love it. And I'm just singing, I'm walking, and I noticed, wait a minute here. Alligators basking in the sun. So I'm at a distance from them, so they couldn't run me down. I said, go ahead on. You can outrun them. I can't even remember how many alligators were. They're different than crocodiles, so if you want to look up the word, usually the crocodiles are slenderer. The gators tend to be full-figured. That's from eating crazy people who jump in that pond. That's what I said. Sometimes we humans can do some of the craziest things. But anyway, so I said, you can outrun them. And I guess the reason why I thought that, because in junior high school, I could run track. I could run real fast, slow compared to the speeds now. They'd run around me 3 or 4 times when I wouldn't have even gotten started yet. So I told myself, I said, no. Suppose if your shoestring comes loose, they'll eat you up. Then the day I had myself laughing, I said, at 118 pounds, they'd have threw me back on the bus and said, she don't have no meat on her. Today, they would say, ooh, good old fried chicken. Oh, I lost 30 pounds from eating a lot of beans and drinking my smoothie that's full of good old stuff. But anyway, so I didn't want to have to walk all the way behind the school, which would have taken me 40 some odd minutes. I wouldn't be here telling you the story today if I hadn't walked behind the school. Them darn gators, they had their nerves. But I won't tell you the other story with me and another gator with his full-figured self. But anyway, so that I can kind of cut this a little short. The problem, because again, not having good skills in music theory, I'm having a little problem with the project. I can sing it fine, but what I was going to do is add some instrumentation, an additional instrumentation behind Bert. But because, now I'm going to say this, but you may not understand me, so I'm going to try to explain it. I can hear to sing it, but to know what notes are being played. This is how I am. Bing, bing, bing. Wait, that's not it. Bing, 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 bing. No. Bing, 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 bing. And that's how I learn. I'm getting better. And I guess it's due to the fact of there's a app that I have that First Sons Motif. Let's do a spelling bee. Capital M, no, M-O-T-I-F. Motif gave me. So that's my project every Monday if I don't get too busy. But most cases I don't. So that's just a little story about me. And I'm going to sing it a little bit a cappella. Yeah. I was trying to decide whether I wanted to. Oh, I love this song. But let me go on. You know why? Okay. No, y'all don't know why, because I didn't finish the sentence. I said, put on some makeup. I said, whatever. I'm getting ready to do my carpet. Bump that. And I'm not putting on makeup. Uh-oh. I'm sorry, I was drooling. Laughing, so it's all right, though. I'm in my house by myself. And I don't have no distraction. I'm not married. I'm not. What's the other one? Oh, look at all that dust. I guess y'all said, well, why are you doing your carpet dust? I didn't realize it was like that. Okay. Have a great evening. Oh, I never did do what I was supposed to do. Let's see. Hey, boy, why don't you come around? That's all y'all get. Bye-bye. Oh, look at you.